everyone, this is Amanda. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. What I have for you is my holiday planner setup, and this is in my gold Saffiano FiloFax. I love this, and it's a personal size. I love this planner. I love FiloFax so much. It's one of my favorites, and I found that with the gold, I didn't want to use it all the time because it just didn't match everything I had. I know why. Why am I trying to match everything? But I did think it was going to be perfect for the holidays. So I will dig in. I'll show you exactly how I set it up. This first item here is a kind of like a pom-pom charm, or whatever you want to call it. It's from the Planner Society, I believe their October kit, and it came with this nice little ribbon, which is floral, but it's green, and I thought it had a nice vintagey look because the planner dividers I have set up in here are very vintagey, and just crocheting and yarn in general reminds me of vintage. So when you open it up, I don't have any clips in here, but I might add some planner clips from I have a couple that I purchased from the Book Nook patch, and I might add those later, but they're not vintagey, so I didn't keep them in there for this viewing. Excuse me, didn't mean to move my tripod. So anyway, this first divider is gold scrapbook paper. It's very thick, very heavy, and I did laminate it. And before I laminated it, I put on here this vintage little die cut ephemera and sticker from October Afternoon. I thought they were very clever, very cute, and reminded me of old Christmas cards. So I was torn between whether I wanted to make this into, like, you know, put it on and just have it as an extra little like, I don't know, dashboard type thing, mini dashboard. But after I looked at it for a while, I thought, okay, I like the way it looks on there. And so I kept that as my dashboard, and this really is kind of my divider, I guess, between Christmas and Thanksgiving. I don't have many Thanksgiving things going on here yet. More of my dividers are for Christmas. So Thanksgiving, since it's only one day, I plan for it a little bit, but not as much as Christmas. So I only have a small bit, and this is a Thanksgiving kit from So Much Crafting. I love her inserts. They're very nicely made, very well done, and I don't know, I think I really like her work. And I think she's branching out now into the travel journals, which is nice, so I might give those a try at some point. So anyway, this first sheet is Count Your Many Blessings, and it's an opportunity for me to write down everything that I'm thankful for. I haven't done it yet for the purpose of this video, but there are, you know, I do recognize that I am blessed in many different ways, and sometimes, you know, we don't always think about that when we're worried about this or worried about that, but you know what, we do have a lot going for us, and you know, we can be grateful for a lot of things. So that's what this is for, and I'll fill that out before Thanksgiving, around the Thanksgiving day. The next that comes with the kit is a monthly November calendar. So this is nice. You can write down what you're going to do, just, you know, and I know I do have my November planner, you know, my calendar in another planner, but this is nice for the purpose of planning my holidays. Next is a section for family traditions that go along with Thanksgiving, and then dinner plans. And this, I kind of made a list of the dish, and I need to write down who's bringing it, because we did just decide all that, and if it needs an oven or not. So I need to finish that. Shopping list, I need to write down what I'm responsible for bringing, and what I need to totally buy. Travel plans, in case I'm, you know, where I'm going, if I'm going anywhere else besides my main Thanksgiving dinner, which this year we are. Do I have any decorations for Thanksgiving? That's there. 30 days of giving thanks, which I did not do that, but I can start at any time and do 30 days. And then any miscellaneous notes that I want to add for Thanksgiving. So that is everything that makes up my Thanksgiving. It's very small, very short. As you can see, Christmas is a lot bigger. It requires a lot more planning. So, you know, I have more. I did this little journal card here, Home for the Holidays, in a vintage theme. And it also is, all these tabs are all, not tabs, the dividers are all October afternoon. So this is also October afternoon. This is October afternoon as well, but it's from a mini kit that I got from, I want to say it was from Peachy Cheap when they had an October afternoon. And the top says, let the shopping begin. I thought it was a good, since it's a little bit taller than my planner, I thought it would be a good divider between the two sections. So that's nice. And then I have all my little, and I have not labeled these yet, but I have all my different sections. And these are combined from the Holly Jolly planner kit from Sweet Kwai Designs, and then some additional kit inserts from So Much Crafting. So if we begin, this one is like your vintagey candles, Holly Jolly planner. I love this. It has a Christmas countdown, and then it has I had some of these things are difficult because they're on both sides, and I found that when I was trying to plan, it was hard mixing the two kits between Sweet Kwai Designs and So Much Crafting, because So Much Crafting puts items on both sides of the page, and that made it a little bit difficult to combine. But that's not a criticism, it's just the way I was doing it. So I put washi tape on the end so that I could flip from my Christmas countdown to my December calendar. And this is a different type of December calendar than what was in So Much Crafting in the Thanksgiving kit. So then I have this, and in this section also is any family traditions that I want to write down or things to do this year. The next tab with these cute little birds is my holiday movie checklist. On Good Friday, or on Black Friday, well, it is pretty good, but on Black Friday I like to do a movie marathon, and this gives me some ideas. A Sweet Kwai Design had a few already here, and then I added a few that are holiday favorites for my family in addition to this. The one thing I'm not seeing that we watch at Christmas time is A Nightmare Before Christmas. So I need to write that down. I need to add it. In fact, before I forget, I'm going to write it down. Because I do not want to forget. Okay. And then I'm just going to color this in because it's a 2-line, and I know I don't have to check that off. So there you go. The American Crafts TJ Maxx. Nice pen. And this is just my movie list and my holiday bucket list. And this again was pre-made from Sweet Kwai Designs. I just love this kit so much. I think it came out in, was it August, September? Something like that. So I picked it up right away. Love it. So now we've got some vintagey snowflakes, and this tab is my party ideas and decoration ideas. So I've got like a guest list, food and drinks, and see how on the Sweet Kwai Design there's nothing on the back. I kind of like that for planning purposes. So those are the differences between the two kits, but that again is not a criticism, it's just a preference. Decoration ideas, fun and games, and then things not to forget. And then also from the Sweet Kwai Design, from the So Much Crafting, I've added in the decoration ideas for Christmas. Then I have this wordy little dashboard, and we have all my holiday baking ideas. Things I bake normally. I'm going to try some of my mom's recipes this year, so I'll add that on there. Notes. this one had things to do this year, and I just kind of covered this over with washi tape because I wanted to keep it as maybe a grocery list or something like that. And these are the dinner plans for Christmas when we get together, and then here's another shopping list. So if you have more than one activity, that's good. These retro candy canes are next, and this is a gift planner guide. So kind of I can write down who, the idea, the cost, and if I purchased it or not. And then I have another list that I can write under the tree. I labeled it under the tree in case I wanted to keep track of another gift list. More gift ideas. This I think is really good if you have kids, and this is from So Much Crafting. And if you have kids, you know, you can write their name on each one and then keep track all on one tab, you know, one glance on what you're getting for each of them. So that's really cool. And then there were a couple pages here, and you notice these are smaller. So these would start with your more important, you know, like I guess closer people than not as close people. And then, you know, right here I've got 2 pages for stocking stuffer ideas. I do a lot of stocking stuffers, but I don't think I'm going to need both pages, but you never know. I might do one for my son and one for my daughter. And then online shopping tracker. I use these all the time to track what I'm buying online. So Christmas would be very good. I got like a candy cane diagonal arrows here. I love October Afternoon. They're very retro-y, vintagey feel to their scrapbook paper line. And here is kind of my finance section, my budget tracker, how much I want to spend, and I'm going to keep track of it as I go along. I just now started buying stuff for Christmas. Like normally my kids will give me an idea of what they want in early October, or they'll give me an idea of their big present. And this year, and usually I have it bought by the end of October, and this year I haven't even started. I think yesterday was the first time I bought something online from Amazon for my son and for my husband. So that's these 2 pages, and then this is just another different type of Christmas budget. Like I can use one for gifts and then maybe one for some other type of Christmas expense, like if we're traveling and what our travel budget is. And then this one had a different label at top, and again I put washi tape and then a sticker so that I can make a list of anything here. Can go with finances or whatever. This next section is for travel plans, and I did the same thing here. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? And that was a sticker from October Afternoon. And this is a place where I can write travel plans. I don't know yet if we're traveling at Christmas. I know I have to do some work traveling, but that's not exactly Christmas traveling. This page was scrapbook paper from October Afternoon, and it was like a Christmas song, and I just cut that to fit. I have a Christmas card list, and since I had 2 of these, I put one that I send Christmas cards to, I put the 2 at the top, and then one for Christmas card from. So that I don't do a lot of Christmas cards, but I like that idea of keeping track. These little cutest snowmen, again with the vintage vibe, and this is all my pages for just notes, like anything I want to remember, anything I want to check off, or anything like that. And so this is my holiday planner set up, and I'm pretty happy with it. This is the first time I've done this, so I'm pretty happy with it to keep all of my Christmas and Thanksgiving stuff all in one planner. And it's actually feels so thin, you know, because I have a lot in here, but not nearly as much as I usually have in my planner, so it's very thin. It feels kind of strange, so I might have to add some stuff to it. But anyway, this is it. I hope you liked the video, and if you do, give me a thumbs up. And if you consider subscribing to my channel, that'd be great. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.